Do you ever question what lies a true to beyond this life? If not, let us unveil this amazing discussion. Imagine for a moment that you've just left the earthly realm, but instead of heading straight to the pearly gates or those fiery pits below, you find yourself in a sort of celestial waiting room. This is purgatory, a place for souls that aren't entirely bad, but aren't quite good enough for heaven either. It's like cosmic community service, where you work off your sins and earn your way up. Maybe you told one too many dad jokes or cut in line at the grocery store a few times. Instead of getting a simple slap on the wrist, you get sent to purgatory to think about what you've done. It's like being put in the corner of the universe, but with more existential dread. In purgatory, you're not quite in heaven, but you're not in hell either. It's the great in-between, like waiting for your phone to update. It's not fun, but it's necessary. And just like those updates, purgatory is all about getting rid of the bugs in your system. Now, let's shift gears to something a bit more unsettling: nothingness. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to simply cease to exist? When you close one eye, your brain eventually forgets that it's closed, and your other eye takes over. You don't see black. Your vision just ceases to exist. This is what some people believe happens after death. Absolute nothingness. There's no darkness, no silence, no consciousness. It's like being in a deep sleep forever, without dreams or snoring. It's the ultimate 404 not found error, where your brain would forget that you were even alive because every memory, thought, and feeling would be wiped away the moment your heart stops. This theory, often held by atheists, presents a conclusion that could be either terrifying or comforting, depending on your perspective. Some might find it scary, like being ghosted by the universe, while others might see it as the ultimate uninterrupted nap they've been craving since kindergarten. On the other end of the spectrum, there's cryonics. Imagine putting your life on ice. Literally, it's like freezing leftovers, hoping they'll taste just as good when you reheat them. Only in this case, you're the leftovers, and the microwave is future technology. The idea here is that you can freeze your body after death, with the hope that one day, advanced science will be able to cure whatever killed you in the first place. Instead of taking a bow after the final act of your life, you're gently lowered into a giant freezer, pressing the ultimate pause button. It's like an extended commercial break before the next episode in a sci-fi future. So far, only a select few have chosen cryonics, making it an exclusive club with a very cold welcome. Now, let's talk about reincarnation, the cosmic version of try again. Picture life as a giant game of Monopoly. Each time you play, you might be a different token. Sometimes the top hat, the race car, or even the little dog. In reincarnation, instead of tokens, you come back as a different person, animal, or even a plant. If you didn't win big this time around, don't worry, you'll get another shot. However, there's a catch. You don't get to keep any memories or experiences from your previous life, so it's not exactly a cheat code for figuring life out. You might be a rock star in one life, living large on stage, and in the next, you could come back as a tortoise, taking life slow, living up to 150 years, and contemplating the meaning of life one blade of grass at a time. Interestingly, you might retain some similarities with your previous life. If you were a cat before, lounging and chasing laser pointers, you might come back as a human who loves naps, adores sunbeams, and can't resist pouncing on shiny objects. A win is a win, right? For many, especially those who grew up in Christian households, heaven and hell are the ultimate destinations. If you've lived a good spiritual life on earth, you're believed to ascend to heaven, a place with no lines, no cover charge, where every angel knows your name. Imagine it as the ultimate VIP club with endless buffets of your favorite foods, all calorie-free, of course. Heaven is like winning the cosmic lottery, where all your good deeds finally pay off. If you lived a sinful life and didn't follow God's teachings, you'd be sent to hell, essentially the opposite of heaven. Hell is like the universe's worst summer camp, unbearably hot, with giant mosquitoes and broken air conditioning. Lucifer, more like the world's worst boss than a friendly motivator, constantly tortures you. Now, let's explore simulation theory. What if everything you experience is part of a super advanced computer simulation? Ever felt like your life is a sitcom, with someone else holding the remote? This theory suggests that could be true. Somewhere out there, advanced beings might be controlling everything, like cosmic gamers tweaking the code of our lives. Experienced déjà vu? According to this theory, it's just a glitch in the simulation. Can't find your keys, then they suddenly appear? That's the simulation lagging. Even finding random luck, like a $20 bill in an old coat, could be the programmers keeping the game interesting. In this cosmic game, we all start at level 1, birth. We gain experience points by learning, growing, and overcoming challenges. And when we die, it's not game over. It's like hitting reset and starting a new game with a different character. Next up is transcendence, the ultimate cosmic upgrade. It's all about rising above the ordinary and merging with something greater. Think of it as leveling up from standard definition to ultra-high definition, where you become part of a higher reality or consciousness. Before transcendence, you're just a drop of water in the ocean. But afterward, you merge with the entire ocean, becoming one with the waves, the tides, and even those mysterious deep-sea creatures. In transcendence, you're not just yourself anymore. You're connected to everything and everyone. It's like joining the universe's ultimate group chat, where everyone's on the same wavelength and there's no spam. Parallel universes suggest that when you die, instead of going to heaven, hell, or purgatory, you get reassigned to a new universe. It's like switching TV channels, but with an entirely new show each time. In one universe, you might be a rock star. In another, an astronaut. And in yet another, a cat. It's the ultimate multiverse, where every possible version of your life is happening somewhere. Finally, we reach nirvana, the ultimate goal in many Eastern philosophies. Nirvana is the release from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, and achieving a state of perfect peace and happiness. Think of it as the ultimate cosmic vacation, where you can finally put your feet up. In nirvana, you've made all the right stops and reached the final destination on the Enlightenment Express. There's no coming back as a cockroach or a squirrel. You've graduated from the school of life with top honors, basking in eternal peace and happiness. And with that, we've explored the many theories about what happens after we die. Some are comforting, some are terrifying, and some are downright mind-boggling. While we may never know the true answer, it's fascinating to consider the possibilities. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with all our latest content, here's how you can help. First, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful or interesting. Your likes really motivate us to keep creating great content. Next, hit that subscribe button to become part of our community. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos packed with insights and tips. And don't forget to click the bell icon right next to the subscribe button. This will ensure you receive notifications whenever we upload new content, so you never miss out on our latest updates and secrets. We appreciate your support and can't wait to share more with you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.